Gonna wait till a few more people jump on, do a little update. Thanks for stopping by. Good morning. Good morning. Morning. Hi. How are you this morning? Good morning. Good morning. Thanks for stopping by. So let me turn this radio down a little bit in the background. There you go. So what I want to do today is I will continue working on some of these projects that I plan to get released very soon. So I've been releasing been taking some humorous content from the Internet Archive, and I've been repurposing it for release here on my channel. And it's working pretty good. I'm really surprised. I didn't think any of you young people were going to be interested in watching some of this revitalized comedies, but it's going really well. I'm getting a lot of views. People are starting to share it, so I appreciate that. Please stop over at my channel and take a look. Right now I'm working on some content from an actor called Charlie Chase, and he was really popular back in the silent film days. So I'm reviving some of his content, adding some voiceover, new music, cleaning it up a bit, replacing the title cards that they created back then, and going through and doing some humorous voiceover. Following along with the storyline, that's one thing that I like to do. I like to follow along with the storyline that they had established and just add my own little spin to it. So it's working out pretty well. More people are watching it than I thought they would, so it's a nice surprise for me. So I'm going to finish up this one, and I'm going to continue to move forward with that, and then some of the other content I have. So actually, too, I'm planning, and I've been working towards bringing on more comedians onto the channel. I have one right now called, his name is Vic, and he's from the East Coast, and he does comedy about once a week. And I just put one of his pieces up yesterday. And actually, I had a Zoom meeting with a comedian based here in Los Angeles, and she seems promising. We had a nice conversation about doing the same thing, putting some of her comedy online. And so we're going to see where that goes, because that's my plan, is to network with other people and bring more comedy to the channel, and also people to collaborate with to create new content. So I will continue to do these updates for you guys. I'm going to do a little bit of work now, and then, who's that? Jamie? Yes, hi, how are you? How are you? And I'm going to continue to do more content. So what I'm going to do right now is something that I haven't done in a few weeks. Leave you guys on a little bit and let you see some of the content I'm editing. I might try that again. I haven't tried it in a while because it's not that exciting, actually. So I thought I would give it another little try, and then jump back on and give you guys a little update of what I'm doing. So let's give that a little try. And please go to my channel and share it if you know someone who might be interested in some humorous content or some educational content. I have a number of educational pieces on there about acting, directing, and editing. And primarily, my drive right now is acting. So a lot of you guys have been interested in that. So that's why I've been creating more content in that area. And that's what I'm going to continue to do. The great thing about YouTube, I can watch and see what you guys are interested in, what you're watching the most. And if I need to pivot towards what you're interested in, I can do that. And I try out new things, like I talked about the public access, Charlie Chase project, to see if you guys are interested in something like that. And again, surprisingly, people started watching it. And so I'm going to continue forward with it. I have a number of episodes of Charlie Chase queued up and ready to go. So I'm going to be polishing those, or do a little bit of polishing on those today, and keep those coming out there to you guys. So let me pause for a few moments, and then I will be right back to you and let you know what's going on.
Hi everyone, welcome to Interview.
Doing good, doing good. Doing a little bit of work. Decided I will jump on and off today to see how my responses are with you guys. I'm monitoring this and doing a little bit of work. And as I see you guys jumping on and off, I will pop in and give you a quick update. What I did yesterday was I created more content that refers. Let me turn this radio down a little bit. What I did was I created more content leading back to the Charlie Chase series I'm working on. That's a revival I'm doing of a comedian who was once very popular in the 20s and 30s and 40s, and like mid 40s. So really the 20s and 30s he was very popular. He was also a director and an actor and a writer, and he worked with the Hal Roach studio. And some of his stuff is pretty funny if you're into that kind of slapstick silent film era with the heavy makeup and that kind of stuff. So what I'm doing is I'm reviving some of his content. I'm doing my best to clean up the images, and then I'm also reformatting them for HD. And what I'm also doing too is removing the title cards and replacing the content that's on the title cards with my voice, kind of a comedic voiceover that explains what's going on, and I do some of the voices of the different characters. It's kind of improvisational humor that I add to it, but I stick to the storyline because I find that that's the best way to get the message across and pay tribute to the original creators. And I update their title cards and sometimes the end cards if they're available. A lot of times the end cards aren't available, so I'll update the title cards and make a modern version of their title cards. And so if you go to my website, subscribe if you do, I appreciate that, and share it with your friends. Go to my website, you'll see some of the current series I have revived already. The Charlie Chase character or actor, I'm working on some of his reels. That's what they used to call them. They would call them 1 reel, 2 reel, 3 reel series. And so you can check that out. It's a great way to learn again about the history of filmmaking. And this was from the very early days as they were developing everything that we watch today. So that's another way that I like to let people in on stuff that they may not have known about. I'm one that always has a firm belief of learning the history of what you're doing, the history of what you're interested in, and where it came from, and then building upon it. Taking your ideas and adding to it. So I'm going to continue to check out what I'm looking at here, and then as I see more people jump on, I'll get on and do another little update. I'm going to see how this does today, and if this works well for me, I might switch off in doing it. I'm not going to do it every day. Primarily what I do is I jump on the vertical live stream, which I really like here on YouTube, and I talk about what I've done the day before or what I'm currently working on. I find it's a great way to meet you guys and to invite you to my channel and ask you to look at some of my content, share it, subscribe also, and come on over and take a look around. I've noticed what I'm really happy with is that I'm finding a lot of you guys and meeting a lot of you guys through the shorts view here. And so a lot of you are coming over to my channel, looking around, taking a look at some of my stuff, and I'm noticing that some of my longer form videos are now starting to build up some numbers, which is very pleasing. I want to keep building more humorous content. Like I said earlier today, I spoke with another comedian, and I'm actively now getting myself in gear to network with some other local comedians here that I can work with to create more content for you guys. My plan is to work with these comedians and create players on my site where I can put their content. So if you guys like what they're doing, I'm going to be working with some of them and interacting, doing some comedy skits with some of them in there also. And so we create content for you guys, and if you like it, then we will continue to work with them. And some of them who start garnering some views and you guys start liking them, I probably will spin them off a channel also. And I'll still have involvement with this content. So I'm trying to build myself a little network here within YouTube. So I really like this idea, and I think it has, as they say in the business, it has legs. So I'm going to go forward with that. So I'll be back with you in a few. I'll let you keep a little peek behind the scenes as I move forward with my content for today.
Did my money come in there?
I've been checking for you, no.
Autumn
But
said that she sent it.
okay.
She hadn't sent it before. She
Oh,
just sent
okay.
it.
I'll go check right now.
And I got a bill warrant too.
All right.
The credit card is going down.
Congratulations.
I'm going to use part of this money to do the front yard though.
Huh?
I'm going to use part of the money from NHS, part to pay my credit card and part
Oh, have
to
you
do-
decided what you're gonna do in the front?
Kind of like what the thing said. I'm not bothering with the left-hand side because it's too much.
Oh no, that what the one with the plants?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, nice to leave that.
I'm
Yeah, yeah.
doing some changes in it because some of the plants are not as drought tolerant as I
Right.
want them to be.
Oh
So
no,
I'm
I
changing
still
some.
like that.
But the middle one, just the grass, really, just what the picture said, really. Maybe the left one, I might do like a small patio tree, just to add something to it.
No rocks.
Yeah, if the rocks, those individual rocks cost like $200 each. Those rocks.
Oh, I saw you had a couple of rocks sitting there. You had pulled those out.
Yeah.
What individual rocks?
Those big.
Oh no, I'm
rocks.
just talking about those boulders. I don't like those. I was talking about like bigger, like river rocks. The ones usually you can't
No,
walk
you
on.
can't walk. No, those are those.
No, mommy.
What happened?
No, mommy.
Yeah, mommy's coming right back. You want grandma? Come here.
Hello. Thanks for stopping by. All right. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for stopping by. Yes, go right ahead and take care of yourself. Thanks for stopping by. Come back. Make sure you come back. I've been trying to use I signed up to use Midjourney, the new version, and I'm trying to create some stills, but I can't get it to create stills. It seems to default to video. Is there some way to stop it from defaulting to video? I just can't find it. I just started using Midjourney, and that AI software. It's okay. I like it. It's good quality, but I can't figure out. I want to create some stills, but I can't figure out how to get it to create stills. I just talked to one of my friends who's been using Midjourney for a while, and so hopefully he has an answer for me. But thanks for stopping by, everyone. Oh boy. Ah. Big ass fly came in. Oh, must be something out there. Flies keep coming in.
Yeah, there's
Oh, something sitting
dead
outside.
animal.
Oh, where? Under the
I
deck?
didn't see it. I'm saying
Oh.
it smells like
Oh,
there's something out there.
Bastards. Oh. Hello, hello. Sorry about that. Had some big flies coming into the house. I had to kill those. I hate flies in the house, so I had to take care of them. So now I'm back, going to continue working on this, what I was working on right here.
I said something like Anderson, what do you know? It was 5 of them that I said I had to answer.
Oh, what you getting ready to go out?
I'm going to take a shower.
Oh, you did get your money. It's like 20, but it's still pending.
25,
255. Yeah,
25, 550.
yes, it's still pending.
Oh, it's still pending?
Yeah.
You guys, probably just gonna, maybe do some work in the park. Not maybe, I have to do some work. Gotta go to, I'm gonna go today, it's supposed to be hot, like later on. This morning. Thursdays, usually I figure Thursday morning is when I try to do my yard. Because I know that some of those plants up there have time to do this stuff. Oh, morning.
Oh, some of the trains,
I know
yes.
Molly.
Uh-huh.
Molly's the yellow one.
And the yellow one. Uh-huh.
I put Belle on over there. You see her? I put her right here.
Hello. Just doing some trying to figure out this mid journey. Kind of wasting time. I should be doing my writing for my content for YouTube. I'm kind of going down the rabbit hole. I'm trying not to do it and waste time. But sometimes I get pulled into this stuff and I can't let go of it. So I'm going to. Oh, he changes.
He got a piece of wrap on the floor.
Oh.
He put it in the trash basket.
He put the tissue.
He said, "Excuse me."
Oh, he did. Oh.
Now we're gonna go. I'm not bothering his mother.
Mhm.
He goes searching, just like she did, searching for
stuff?
stuff, so his ball. Which one?
What did he say?
He said, "Which one?" Like, go. If I tell him
Which one to get?
See how I'm
Oh, did she tell him to eat one?
No.
Because he got one yesterday and she didn't know either.
Well, you have to go. We have to ask mommy first. You can't just open it. Come in and not keep it there. You put it in a different spot.
Oh, so he can't get it so
You
easy.
have to ask mommy first.
Oh, yeah, you have a box of you a smoothie cup though. You want a bar or a smoothie cup? I'll make it for you right now.
Oh, mommy's making you some juice. Oh, good job. Wow. Oh, no, I think she's making you a smoothie. Not pineapple.
Yeah, make it.
Just needs pineapple juice, he said. You have to talk to mommy.
Yeah, but make you.
Okay, mommy said you could have one. Thank you.
I'm still gonna make you a smoothie. I'm just gonna make you a smoothie. I'm going to. It will be. I will. I will. See, look.
Wow, that's so cool. That is so cool.
Hello. Thanks for stopping by. Just doing some work behind the scenes here. Every time I see a couple of people jumping on, I want to come over and update what I'm doing. I'm supposed to be working on this new version of the Charlie Chase series I've been editing, the new episode actually, and I need to lay that out. I want to create that and have it, maybe by next week. So I'm working on that. I'm working on multiple things actually at once, and that's why I'm kind of scattered. And then also I started looking at this artificial intelligence photo program called Mid-Journey, and signed up for a 1 month subscription, and I like it, but it's kind of hard to figure out. I've watched a few tutorials, but they're not really explaining. I want to use the still photo portion of it, but I'm not getting it for some reason. I keep getting video, and the video is too frustrating because I have a video background, and I can't get my mind around the video looks good, but I can't get my mind around not controlling what video I'm creating. Hey, what's that? Where'd you get that from? What's looks like some chapstick or is it chapstick?
You see? What is it? Can I see it?
Or is it
I
inhaler?
think
Nose
this is
stuff?
chapstick. This is a
Oh.
nose inhaler.
Oh yeah.
No, it's chapstick.
Yeah, remember those old things that you used to inhale like Vicks Vapor Rub or something from
No,
it?
it's a chapstick.
Oh,
I don't know whose it is. Is this yours? Is this?
so I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna force myself to stop this right now. I'm gonna turn it off. And I'm gonna turn this off. So let me get back to work. I have my list here. Let me get back to what I'm supposed to be doing.
Okay, I'm going to take a shower.
Okay.
You guys later.
Hello, hello. What are you getting? Oh, you call you?
Outside.
Oh, hello, hello. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. If you have a moment, take a look at my channel, and I have some comedy there, some educational content, but mostly what I'm focusing on is YouTube comedy, creating a ongoing series for exclusive release here on YouTube. So I have a long background in creating content, and that's why I'm here now to create more content, but exclusively for YouTube here. So I'm working on my channel, moving forward, getting it monetized, and as I do that, I'm thankful for all you guys helping me. My total is climbing up there, so I'm over 600 subscribers. Hello, hello. And I'm over 600 subscribers, so I'm continuing to move forward. And I thank you guys for helping me out with that. I just put up some new content yesterday. The comedian I work with, Vic, he turned in 2 pieces, and we put that. I put one up. I'm going to save the other one for next week, and so his is getting some views now. I'm surprised too. I'm happy for him too, and so the content is coming out pretty good. He turned in a small piece, and that was something I think might have helped. And so yeah, we're going to continue to work with him. And I just had a conversation yesterday with another comedian who's interested in doing the same thing. So what I do with the comedians is they create the content. I work with them to come up with some ideas, and then I create them a branded player within my site, and we put all their content in there. So it's working out pretty good right now. I'm doing that, and I'm also creating some small subject humorous skits, and I want to create a series of those. So I might have met with a actress/writer who is interested in working with me on that. So that's another thing I'm really excited about. Got those things in the fire, and I have a bunch of things that I'm editing. Right now, I'm about to move back to my editing list and decide what I'm going to work on today. I kind of got sidetracked looking at this artificial intelligence program called Meat Journey. I thought I could do some stills with it. It can do stills, but I just can't figure it out. It's frustrating me, and sometimes when I get frustrated on these pieces of software, I end up wasting time trying to figure out how it works. I reached out to a friend of mine who works with it, and he's going to help me out later on. Um, the image quality is amazing, so I wanted to test it out. I kind of shy away from the video because it's too frustrating when I can't control it. So I'm going to just stick with the stills. I have some stuff I want to do with stills that I fell behind, because also I like the still photo creation ability of ChatGPT. I've been using that a lot, and it's been working really well. But now I've been running into an issue where it's telling me there's a lot of things that I want to do that it won't allow me to do because it's off of their guidelines. And now it's nothing inappropriate. It's just photos. I mean, they have so many guidelines now, and it seems like they're getting more. I guess because they're so popular, people are asking them to do things that they don't want the software to be able to do, which I understand and I agree with. But the simple things that I'm asking it to do, sometimes it'll block me. One frame, it'll create a character that I wanted it to create, and then when I want to zoom in on that character to create a close-up, it says that that's violating the guidelines. So that's frustrating when you're paying for a software and you can't use it to do things that aren't inappropriate. Because my channel here is for YouTube, and everything I do has to stay within the community guidelines. And I make sure, because I'm working hard to get monetized, and there's no way I'm going to do anything that will violate the community guidelines here on YouTube. So all my stuff is PG, so I don't understand, but it's all new. It's all modern, new software. So I'm going to focus a little bit back onto what I'm supposed to be doing and at least get myself moving forward on the right track today. Thanks for stopping by. And if you haven't, please go to my channel and subscribe. I really appreciate it. I'm trying to get over that hill to reach the subscriber amount for monetization. I'm getting close. And with your help, I can get there. So I'm looking forward to continue to move forward. So yes, please visit my channel and subscribe. Look around at some of my content. Share it. Watch it. The watch hours are something else I'm working on. So I appreciate your help. Hello, how are you? I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Kilray. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. Sorry about the pronunciation. Nice to see you stop by. Thank you for watching. And please feel free to come back. That was good? Yes, thanks. Okay, great. Sorry. It was a little bit off. So I'm going to look at my list right now and see what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm going to move over. I use this Microsoft to do work list, and it kind of keeps me focused. I really need it today because I'm going off my plan, and want to get back on track. So let's see. I'm going to look at it, and it's really helpful. I always have tons of stuff to do. And so I want to kind of stay on track as much as possible. So let's see. I'm going to move back So I did one thing actually. One of my main things every morning is to try to get on here with you guys and go through this vertical live. I decided today, when I got on, to stay on a little bit longer and see what my response is like. Trying to build up a few more subscribers, get to build up some watch time with you guys, and also share what I'm doing. That's the main reason of getting on here, to share what I'm working on currently. I posted a print article on Facebook that I wrote. I'm going to try to do that more too. I posted it down here on in our YouTube channel also. It's called down in the section where is that called? Post. Yeah, post. Yes, post. My photo disappeared. I just noticed that. So let me see if I can fix that. I don't know why my photo disappeared. So I'm going to look to see why my photo disappeared. I had a photo, an image. So let's see if I can find that image. Now I bet you I can't find it either. So let me go and see if I can find where that image is that I posted yesterday. Go to the desktop, go inside my photo here. Let's see if I can find it. No, I don't see it, and I don't remember what it was, actually, to tell you the truth. I'll just use this one for now. Till I can find it, the correct one. That's weird. Well, I'm not going to worry about this right now because, again, what I was saying, I start going down this rabbit hole trying to fix things that I shouldn't have to worry about right now. But it turned up on Facebook, so if you look at my Facebook page, you'll see the complete post. Sorry about that, I'm not getting any content. Okay, so it looks like I got a photo up there. It doesn't appear to be in the right place, but I'm just going to leave it for now. Kind of weird, but I'll figure that out later. So thanks for hanging in there with me. Again, I'm going to keep watching and see how people jump in and out and see what kind of response I have today from a longer version of my vertical live. Again, I usually come on and I do maybe 10 minutes at the most, less than 10 minutes. And I give you guys an update of what I worked on yesterday, what my plan is for the day. And I've been doing this for a while and getting good response. People are starting to discover my work, heading over to my channel, which I thank you guys for doing, looking at my content. A lot of you have been subscribing. A lot of you have been sharing it. And some people now are starting to move from my shorts, because my shorts are getting a lot of play, which is good. I really enjoy making those. I could do them really quick. I could turn them around. I can be real creative. It kind of reminds me of the old days when I would create music videos. So you have a lot of flexibility with shorts. So I create those shorts, and then I I point them towards the videos that they're related to, so that when you click on that related video at the bottom of the screen down here, you'll be taken to my video that's related to this short. So I really enjoy that. My live streams are getting some replay too. So I'm going to try to do these a little bit more, build up my watch hours, see if that helps me with that. I know it's kind of slow in between when I'm sitting here editing, but when I see you guys are jumped on, then what I do is I jump back on too. Thank you. Kalibre, thank you for the nice comments. I appreciate it, Kalibre. If I'm saying your name correctly, thank you. Kalibre, thank you. So yeah, I'm looking at this. What I did different this time was, and I don't know how it happened, my stream, moved over to, maybe because I have the live stream open in YouTube Studio, and I like that a lot because I can see it much better. I have multiple monitors on my setup, so I can just look right up and I can see who's here. I can see who's watching. Thanks for coming by and helping me build up these watch hours. If you have any questions about what I talk about, what I'm specialize in, acting, directing, and editing. So feel free to shoot me any questions. My email is available too on my channel. Follow my channel link. You'll see my email. Multiple ways to contact me. I'm always happy to answer the emails that I get and follow up with you guys. I enjoy that too, making this a two-way street. So that's why I'm here on the live view, because I enjoy interacting. I enjoy this interacting that I have. Thank you. Wait 1 second. Give me a second. Sorry about that. My foot hit my tripod, knocked it all wacky. All right. So I'm back again, and let's see, trying to decide. The truth is, I'm trying to decide what I want to work on today. I got a late start, like I told you guys earlier today, so kind of a little slow start today. So what I need to do is figure out what I will start with. I got a lot of stuff that I want to do. I keep a list up here in Microsoft To Do. If you need a good list that can show up on your phone and also on your desktop, then yeah, Microsoft To Do. Obviously, I'm no sponsorship from them or anything like that. I just like it. Oh, that's funny too. One thing I wanted to mention: I got contacted by my first potential sponsor yesterday, and they wanted to. It kind of seemed like it kind of was a mass email also, but they had looked up my channel, so I kind of followed up with it, and they're looking for to review some products. A lot of stuff looked okay, so I saw something that I was interested in that was kind of related to my field, video production. It was a camera built into a pair of sunglasses. So, but then once I replied, they told me that my content didn't match it. So it seemed kind of scammy. So my first outreach that I received might have been somewhat of a scam. So got to be wary of, even when you're on YouTube and you're looking to make some kind of exchange for doing ads for products, reviews. I don't mind doing that. I give my real opinion. I've done a number of reviews in the past on Amazon, or products, or people contact me and ask me to do a review of their product, and so I will do it. But I always tell them I give my honest opinion. So, that's the way it is. I'm not going to support some product or service that I don't know about, that I don't know if it's any good. So that first one came in asking for my review. I got to look over the product too and see if it's something that I think is legitimate. Six O. I am 6-0. Yeah, your dad's pretty young. I remember when I was 35. I had my daughter when I was probably 32, and she's in her 30s now also. I was in my late 20s, probably like 29 when I had my daughter, and now she's a grown woman. She's about 33. So yeah, your dad's not too much. Your dad is not too much older than my daughter. Thanks for hanging in there with me, guys. I'm still messing around here. Thank you, thank you. Oh, yes, I'm okay. Just starting to do some work here. Um, Not trying to ignore you, just trying to get some of this work started. I decided to stay on here a little bit longer today. Normally, I only stay on for 5 or 10 minutes, but I want to see how my response is. Trying to build up some more watch hours and find some more subscribers too. Eh.
Coloring.
Thanks for asking. Doing okay though. Yeah, I'm doing good. Huh. Thanks for the encouragement. Yeah, focusing on this content right here. Just did a submission through what's called Actors Access. I saw a role that fit my type in a podcast. I guess they're doing a new podcast about Batman. It looks like it's a union job, so I submit to it for one of the characters and wait to hear back if they contact my manager or my agent. So that's how it works. You see a role, you can submit to it yourself, or your agent or manager submits you to a role, and that's the beginning of the process. If the casting director likes you, then they call you in and they send you some part of the script called sides, and you do an audition. Today, most of the auditions are remote. You do them, like I'm talking to you right now over video, but you tape it and you send it in. Oh, you're back. Oh, you should went upstairs. Oh, today's Thursday already? Wow. Remind me to take out that garbage. I'll try to remember later. All right, maybe if I get something to eat. Okay, so I'm going to take a break now. And I'll jump back on later. Thank you guys for hanging in there, and I appreciate it. I will see you later on.
Huh? Morgan, which one? Morgan just used this one. I just told her use it because we weren't using it.
Oh,
But if you want to use it, use it.
you said it's still good?
Yeah, she said it was good. She gave it to the baby
Oh, okay.
because it's an expensive one.
Oh, okay.